So you've done some soft tissue work, kind of loosened all of the gooey bits around your shoulder blade. Now you're going to set that with some scapular cars, controlled articular rotations. You may recall that controlled articular rotations, emphasis on the controlled. Effectively going to make a box. We're doing these closed chain, which means hand on the floor. Open is in the air. Makes sense, right? Okay. And you're shrugging up, squeezing that shoulder blade back towards the spine, driving it down into your back pocket, and then wrapping it in towards your rib cage. This is going to feel really like, you want me to do what now? Think about, if you've got your hands on the floor and you're only doing this one at a time. Brain is supposed to focus one at a time, because that way you know which one is moving better than the other. If you do both at once, you won't notice as well. So, but to get that, think about a scap push-up. So if your hands are on the floor and you want to move your body away, your arms are pretty well straight anyway, you've got your elbows locked, you have to move your scapula, right? Moving in, moving out. That is towards your spine, that is out, spine, out, right? So box, up, back, down, in, up, back, and just so we're not tempted, we're gonna take that one off the floor, down, and then do at least 3 in one direction, and then reverse it back into the spine. Elevate. Wrap it. It's going to feel different pulling forward when you're elevated than it does pulling forward when you are depressed. The scapula, not you personally. Although I'm sure it probably feels a little different if you are euphoric versus depressed. I've never really investigated scapular cars in the state of euphoria versus state of depression. This may be an avenue to explore. And in the event that you're like, I cannot get my head around the closed chain, hand on the floor, let's do some open. So that's, hand is out in the air. You can't see the hand because we don't care about the hand. We only care about the hand in as much as that it should not be waving up and down. This arm should be pretty much steady, the movement coming again from your scapula, because that's what we're doing, scapular cars. Elevating, squeezing to the spine, depressing into your back pocket, wrapping it forward, elevating. So you can kind of see how that forearm really doesn't move a lot. And your fist should really move even less. Fact is, if you did close chain that and put that on a wall, it shouldn't really move anywhere at all, because it's just coming a little tiny bit, but not really, right? Squeeze, depress, forward, elevate, squeeze, bring forward, depress, squeeze. You're doing these slowly though. Elevate, squeeze to your spine, depress it into your pocket, wrap it forward, elevate. So having done our soft tissue work, we're going to set them with the shoulder cars. Now this is where your scapula is going to come with you because it has to. There is instances where they're not moving in concert very well, and you should be seeing a physio for that, or a qualified massage therapist, movement specialist of some kind. I like to grip a ball because you want a little bit of body tension here, because now that we're moving into a bigger joint, it becomes more easy and likely that you're going to want to cheat. And I don't necessarily mean consciously, it's just that you're like, I'm trying to make a huge shoulder circle. That's a body circle. Okay, we're just moving this. So by gripping the ball, holding some tension through your core means you're much more aware if you start to move other parts of yourself, and you're stiffer, so you're less likely. It's easier to be loose with that, okay? So coming up across the body, remember these are super slow, right? And come up to your ear or wherever. If it's here, it's here. Cool. Do it to there. If you start, wherever you start to want, your spine wants to start extending, that's the end, flexion. Then you start to rotate your bicep. And if that's what your shoulder car is, that's what your shoulder car is. And that's okay. Because you're going to keep doing them and you're going to get soft tissue work. You're going to work on yourself. You're going to go see somebody and you're going to get some of it back. Because you can get it back. So fully abducted across your body, up into flexion beside your ear, twisting your arm. So your bicep is twisting around away from you, and you come back down beside your leg. Your back of your hand is beside your leg. So from the front, looks like this, across your body, up into flexion, twisting that bicep all the way around, twisting, 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 until you come down beside your leg, and unwind it, kicking it back as far as you can, and then all the way back around, and you're gonna have to start twisting back. You end up with your bicep beside your ear again, and down and across your body. And that is one complete rep.